Lights, camera, action. Hello, hello, hello. Lights, camera, action. Hello. Lights, camera, action. Hello, hello. Lights, camera, action. Hello. Lights, camera, action. Hello, hello, hello. Peace, peace, and greetings. Slanderer. Are you a slanderer? Are you a slanderer? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That's a little excerpt from a man. I never really knew his name. I just call it free. Guys, taught me some beats. Yeah, I mean, this is a nice little jazzy beat there. Hit me up, man. I don't own the rights to this music. The photos that we share, we don't own the rights to some of those photos. We take a couple photos, we do research, and we put these things together, and we create a collage of history and confirmations of what we've been living through. So let me turn this down, and let's get to the bed. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2. It's your Kim folks from Jose saying what's going on. See this guy here? Where's he at? Right here. This to my left, but you're right. All right, get this pale skin guy. And you have this black or black guy, they call him. So you have a black guy and a white guy. In a game of chess, you have what? The black checkerboard and the white checks on the board. And you notice this guy right here. See the horn? Satan. Baphomet. That's why I picked this out. The slanderer. He slandered him for him desiring the same sex. He slanders him for wanting to have a baby as if he was the opposite sex. And together with this symbolism, this fertilization, this means the cradle of fertilization. You see these horns, Egypt, Babylon, and America, and Islam. And in this fertilization period of slandering, being a slanderer and being slanderous, these two guys are at war with nature and the Most High Allah. They're at war with the nature and the Most High Allah. Let's see if I can get y'all to see this. There we go. We're at war with Allah. Let me go in here. This out here. All right. We're done with that. Wrong thing. They're at war with Allah. All right, they're at war with them. They're at war with them. But this is not going to be a very long video. This is not going to be another hour. But I just want to read something to you about being slanderous. And what is slanderous and gossip? You go around talking about people behind you, or whether it's partially true or not, you go running your mouth and telling people about things that have nothing to do with nothing. You hurt a person's growth. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. 724-361-109. Forget them other numbers I gave y'all. 724-361-3109. Gotballistics.com. This is Jose Omar, aka Clear Image, aka the Black, aka Black Ink, aka Solid Ink, aka I am my brothers and sisters keeper. I have to share this video because for some reason folks think they're blessed and highly favored. I don't know why they think they're blessed and highly favored. So this is how this works. Alright, I got it right up. G3 Ministries. Let me make this a little bigger. There we go. G3 Ministries. Bang. This is written by Josh Boos, as in juice, but Boos. Big ups to Mr. Josh Boos, who took this article and did the same research that I had done, but he put it in a better format that I may share it with you. So Josh Boos took the understanding of slander. He understood what was the language of slander. So we're going to link gossiping with slandering. All right. And so here he says, remember when sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Remember that saying? Remember that saying right there. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Who taught that? Who taught us that when we were children? Who lied to us about words not having power? So we grew up using words frivolously. We grew up using words as if they were toys. We grew up using words that we didn't take serious. We just suddenly be saying, and if we got a result from the word, then cool. And then we'll even use that and call it the word of God too. And so we'll use words that we ourselves don't have to pay attention to and then put God's name on it or his attributes. So who's a slanderer when you gossip about the Most High and gossip about other people? And even though you're trying to say something per se good, but in your heart it's to lift you up. Gossiping to lift somebody up or to bring somebody down is still an abomination. Because the more you lift this wicked person up, you support with their success no matter how they got it. And in that's called a narcissist or a flying monkey. In fact, there's a word that people be kicking around too, people called narcissist. So let's get the definition of a narcissist. True definition of a narcissist. Now listen, watch what it says. Listen to this.
Narcissistic.
Hear that? Raise it up a little bit.
Narcissistic.
Narcissistic means vain. So if you're extravagant and you're vain and you have to look good all the time and you have to go shopping all the time and you have to be the life of the party or a gossiper all the time. To be a gossiper is what?
Narcissistic.
To be a gossiper is what?
Narcissistic.
Narcissistic. And a narcissist is what?
Narcissistic.
That's what he does. That's what she does. They are vain, having excessive or erotic interest in oneself. That's called self-worship right there. All right, self-worship. Excessive. Now, if you're confident, right? Example, you made $1, you had $1 today, you came home and had 1,000. You come in and say, hey, look what I've done. You would expect a congratulations. If you had an idea, you expect a congratulations. But excessive or erotic person who has interest in his oneself will say that your 1,000 ain't shit because they got 10,000. And because it has sort of show interest in their oneself, they will show you their value, their 100 million. They will show you their fancy cars. They will show you their big booties. They will show you their paycheck. They will show you their power. They will put you in harm's way. And their physical appearance, whether they're angry, smiling, or going shopping, they are excessive. Why? Because they are
narcissistic,
vain, similar to vain, relating to narcissism. Narcissistic is a personality disorder. And so when you black people use he's a narcissist, you might want to watch your next TV program. You want to watch your favorite actor, the red carpet, the BET Awards, all those names on the billboards when you're at work, employee of the month, and he goes around saying, look at me. Or you have that woman who says, look at me, I'm self-sufficient, I am independent. It is oneself, one physical appearance. Look at my job, look at my clothes, look at my car. Nigga, I don't need you. Nigga, fuck you. You bitch ass nigga. That is what a physical appearance and what oneself say because they are vain. Personality disorder. What do you call that?
narcissistic,
Let's say it again.
narcissistic,
So, let's go to what are 4 types of narcissism. Starting with me. You know how we get down, right? Now let's see what narcissists say. A grandiose narcissist says this: I am better than you and I know it. So it's like this. You're a broke nigga, you homeless, and I know it, and you ain't got shit, so you better do what the fuck I tell you. See, that is a grandiose narcissist. I am better than you. I know it. And I'm going to show you how better than you, because if you don't do what the fuck I tell you, I'm going to do this or that to you. In the name of Jesus, God, Muhammad, on God, or on my set, or my hood. I'm a malignant narcissist. I'll do it's like this. I will do whatever it takes to get what I want. Even if it destroys your character, even if it destroys your personal hard work. They will say and do whatever it takes to get what they want, whether it's their point across, whether their emotions, they will do whatever. That's number 2. A covert narcissist. I am a great artist, i.e., I'm a great hustler, I'm a great woman or a great man, I'm great being black, I am. But the world never noticed what? My pain, my joy, my hustle. See, the word is, I am great. And you're looking for the world. And scripture says to say that I'm great is satanic. And to be a friend of the world means to hate God. So I'm not guilty of that. And my talent is a gift. So I'm not 1, I'm not 2, I'm damn sure not the 3rd. But now you have this communal narcissist who goes around and gossip. Now, what brings us to the communal narcissist, who gossips and becomes covert, malign, and then now it grows up to be grandiose, just like the clown video we made. You get the hierarchy of clowns, you get the hierarchy of narcissists, and being what?
narcissistic,
What does they say?
narcissistic,
All right, let's get it. Now, what do the Bible says? No, matter of fact, let's say this. Do narcissists apologize? Let's find out. Authentic and heartfelt apologies, however, are rarely given See, 1 minute say, okay, I'm sorry, I forgive you, and then keep bringing the shit up. See, authentic and heartfelt apologies, however, are rarely given by a narcissist. That means they will never stop rehashing your mistakes. They will always bring up the past. They will always say what the fuck you did or what you didn't do and blah, 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 blah. So they can feel what? I'm better than you. And I know it. So they can feel I'll do whatever the fuck it takes to get what I want. Why? Because your past said this and you did this and da 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 da. That's what makes me better than you. Because I remember. And it says because I'm great at what I do and the world da da da. Your talent don't mean shit because I'm better than you. And I can call my community of narcissists my flying monkeys, and that will express that I'm better than you. And that is what they call
narcissistic, narcissistic,
narcissistic. So, are rarely given by narcissists. So you're not going to get an apology, a real one, never. While many of us occasionally miss the mark in apologizing and telling characteristics of narcissists is their tendency to refuse to apologize. Look at that. A narcissist refuses to apologize. They refuse to issue apologies that leave others underwhelmed, confused, or feeling even worse. So whether it's my mom, dad, brother, sister, friend, cousin, or whoever, if they are a narcissist, no matter how much I apologize, they will not forgive you or be authentic and being reciprocal by saying their mistakes or what they've done wrong. They won't do that. Why? Because now they have to express that they're not better than you. They have to admit that they're just as much man and fallible just as we are. Now let's go to scripture. A man's thing. So we know that a narcissist, even though sticks and stones may break your bones, but a narcissist will always hurt you. I should remake that. Matter of fact, copy that. I'm gonna copy that. I have to copy that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a personal note. Matter of fact, let me drop that science in there right now. Let me drop that science in there right now. Hold up. We're gonna drop it in here. Nope. All right. So now we don't go that, and you notice it says in elementary school. All right. He was taught in elementary school that words will never hurt us. And we use these words like weapons as we get older. And like a person who's never went to a firing range and learned how to aim their bullets or their ammunition, and they end up killing innocent kids and killing innocent people with their bullets. The same thing with our tongue. Because our words are the bullets that come out of our tongues. And it triggers our ignorance. And then we're just shooting off words out of our mouth without any direction. Without you knowing that you're shooting these words in war or for protection. And they say, I'm blessed, I'm God's child, I did the 10 Commandments and da-da-da. Let's see. So what the fruits of being a gossip, a slanderer, a narcissist? Remember, I'm better than you, and I know it. I will do whatever it takes to get what I want. I am a great artist, but the world, notice the world, never noticed my talent. Notice this right here. These are key PowerPoints of noticing a real narcissist, not a niggas version, not the one that says, because you're doing good, you can't share and be happy about it. The one that tells you that you shouldn't dream and that your dreams are invalid. That's a narcissist, right? Because that narcissist might not have no dream, right? And so that means he doesn't feel better than you anymore. So he has to go down to this part. He has to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. What does he want? To be better than you. What does a narcissist want? He wants to be great. And in his want for greatness, the want for better than you, and to be noticed by the world, he goes around a community of these types of folks. It's called racism, competition. If I want to be better than you, I got to outdo you. I got to say some shit, do some shit, create some shit because I know it. I'm black and I know it. I'm white and I know it. And I'm better than you. This is a society that we grew up in. Why? Because he said this. In elementary school, names will never hurt me. Why? Because I'm better than you. I'm going to do whatever I want. And I can name it whatever I want. Why? Because names will never hurt me. So here's where the cleverness coming at in elementary school. Fruits of slander. It occurs when, it's like this. Let me say it again. Slander occurs when someone shares something about someone else that is not factual, comma, or perhaps partially true, but results in damaging the individual's reputation. Now, the narcissist about the reputation says this. I'm better than your reputation, and I know it. And I will do whatever it takes to get what I want, to destroy your reputation. Because I'm better than you, and I know it. I am a greater person than you. I'm a greater artist than you. I'm a greater mother or father or this or that than you. And I know it. But since the world don't notice my talent, I go to my community of narcissists and I'll call and I'll gossip. And when I start, what I start doing? Slandering you. Slandering your reputation. Damaging you. Even if it's not factual or partially true. The subtlety of slander can occur over a casual coffee conversation among friends. See? The communal narcissist. See right there? This is the communal narcissist right here. That's this guy right here. The community narcissist. That's him. Right there. That's what he do. That's the community right there. He does that. Him, in this fashion, in their community, they go to coffee shops, cell phones, videos, and they have conversations, or it can happen as a means of asking prayer for someone who left your house, church, your business, relationship of any sort, or a staff member, or your family, or people who are having a hard time following, or 100 other examples can fit this equation. The fruit of slander is that it damages the perception of another individual and the mind of one or more people. See, let me share something with you. Why I tell people it ain't my motherfucking fault that I'm in this situation. It ain't my fault that I'm in this motherfucking situation. This is why I'm in this situation. The fruits of slanderers is that it damages the perception of another individual and the mind of one or other more people. Now I live in this small city called Pittsburgh. You walk across town in about 20 minutes. Oh, so you imagine how small the community is. If I have an argument with person A, and though it may be factual or partially true, they'll use that issue and go call other people, right? And those other people is going to call those other people. But then when those other people that don't know you meet you, that could have helped you do better, like give you an apartment, help you with your business, help you go to school, because that person slanders your name, had no respect for your name, had no respect for your dreams and all the hard work before you met them, started talking to them before the argument. They don't give a fuck. And so that's their power when they tell other people or gossip that has nothing to do with the situation. And so you find yourself in this circle of demons, and outside this circle of witches looking down on you, who keep saying the magic spells or words, because in your words breathe life and death. That now I'm trapped through other people's spells by their slander and by their backbiting and by how they want to be, what they say, a narcissist, how they want to be better than me, and they know it, how they will do whatever it takes to slander, to look good for themselves. And because they may get more money than I do or access to more things than I do, they're upset because while I'm trying to exercise my talent, they want the world and everybody to recognize theirs. So there's a clash between me trying to market my talent and them marketing their talent. So here comes the I'm better than you, grandiose narcissist. That's what they do. And so what the grandiose narcissists do is they have to use the fruit of slander. The fruit of slander is that it damages the perception of another individual in the mind of one or more people. Sometimes slander is obvious, and at other times it flies beneath the surface and is not easily detected. Sometimes the heart of one person is not pure, and due to jealousy, one friend slanders another person to keep their close friends from becoming close to the person being slandered. You see that? So, if you're being slandered and it's a lie, they got to go call that other person to keep them from being exposed of being what? Slanderous. And what God called abominable or abomination. And in fact, here he says this: the ungodly competition factor among groups of friends precipitates the sin of slander or gossip, which often hinders the growth of friendships or business friendships or relationships. Slander is a sin that is ungodly, that hinders the growth of friendships. This can be true among high school friends as well as local church or family members. The end result of slander is the devaluation of a person in the eyes of others, not the eyes of the argument, not the eyes of the truth, not the eyes of God, but the eyes of others so they can do what? Be better than you. Get noticed by the world. And be a communal narcissist, as in, look at me, vain. What they say? having excessive or erotic interest in oneself. I'm this. He or she is always doing this to me. But you'll go gossip, you'll go slander other people, wondering why your vain or your self-interest or your excessiveness of being extravagant or being a clown with all of your makeup, your materialisms, and this or that. Let's get to this. All right. Fruits of slander. So now, that is Josh Booth's take on that. And we did the internet's take on that. A bunch of professors who created the word narcissist and the psychology behind it and the research that brought them to this conclusion. Now, we ain't talking about no niggas. We're talking about the people who taught the niggas, how to be a nigga. This is narcissist, a clown narcissist. This is the clown's culture. Narcissism is the clown's culture called Black History. Here we go. Here we go. The root of slander. This is very important right here. This is very important. I got to read this. This is powerful right here. Now, the root of slander, when people talk about they're a child of God and my prayers is this and God's going to get you and blah, 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 and you out here slandering people and making it hard for a man or a woman to move on with their life and do better because you don't know how to shut the fuck up. But you want to tell details of everybody else's life but your own. And so when you're spreading information about somebody else's life and they're not there to defend themselves, you make it destructive for somebody else to move on. Especially if you're in a small city full of devils like Pittsburgh. Now, the root of slander. Slander is deceptive, destructive. I just said that, those two. And it's devious. What is devious? Let's find that out. What is the meaning of devious? Let's hear what it says.
Devious. Devious. Devious.
Now, what does gossip, slander, narcissism do? Devious shit. Underhanded, deceitful, dishonest, dishonorable. Roundabout, indirect, meandering, winding, serpentine, serpent, circuitous, devious, or to deviate from the truth, to deviate from self-worship, to deviate, to be devious, always
Devious.
from the truth. You don't want to hold court because you're
Devious.
and you're dishonest. Showing a skillful use of underhanded tactics to achieve a goal. What's that?
Devious.
What does slander do?
Devious.
He does what? Show a skillful use of underhanded tactics to achieve a goal. Verse 2. A route or a journey.
Devious.
Longer or less direct than most straightforward way. Longer or less direct than the most straightforward way. You'll give me the good news the long way, and you'll give me the bad news the long way. You'll never be straightforward. Why? Because you're deviant and you deviate and you're
devious,
from God. Why? Because you are a narcissist. Because you're better than me. You're better and you know it. And you'll do whatever it takes. Why? Because you want to be noticed. Hold up. By the world. Hold up. I want to leave it there. For real, for real. Because it should be, the world never noticed me. Then talent should be in quotes. I mean, I'm not saying what it should be, but I know it came out my mouth, but yeah. So, oh, shit. Oh, what just happened? I lost my tab. Oh, hold up. Oh. 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 Shit. How do you find your last tab? Thank you. All right. Now, back to what we did. Praise y'all. Let's get to this. Now, what do the scriptures say what the Most High wants? What does the Most High say He wants us to do as His children? This is what the children of the Most High does. This is what the children of the truth does. This is the children who exercise their right to the tree of life. Let's get to it though. Slander is deceptive, destructive, devious. Simply stated, by God hates slander. Look at that out of here. Look this out of here. All right. Let's get back up here. God hates slander. So God hates slander. He hates what? A narcissist. Why? Because a narcissist will do whatever it takes to get what they want. They are I people. I, me, I, this, my bills, my car, my house, my this. Look what I got. Look what I did. I don't need you. I. And I will kill you. I will beat you. I will take you out this life. I brought you into this world. I will take you out. I. It's I. I am great. See what I'm saying? I will. I know. It's always I. So, God hates slander. That's what Satan said. I am better. I am like God. In Proverbs 6, chapter 6, verse 16, 19, we find those words. There are 6 things that the Lord hates. 7 that are an abomination to him. Haughty eyes, a lying tongue, gossip, and hands that shed innocent blood. Meaning, when you lie on somebody, when you slander somebody, that will cause somebody to hurt you, or get somebody hurt, or murdered, or set up, or robbed, or stolen from. And I'm thinking, maybe the reason why I keep getting robbed and stolen, getting into fights, because somebody keeps slandering me, somebody keeps lying on me, and innocent blood they keep trying to shed, God has protected me. Why? Because he hates a slanderer. Because I'm quite sure if I was guilty of being a slanderer, my blood would not be innocent blood. So when they say, is you guilty? I say, no, I'm not guilty of being a gossip or a slanderer. You are. Why? Because people want to hurt me because of what comes out your fucking mouth. I.e., they want to shed innocent blood. Why? Because that's your girlfriend, that's your mom, that's your sister, that's your brother, that's you gangster because you got money, and I will shed innocent blood to protect what? My talents, and because I'm what?
Devious.
Devious. And I am what?
Narcissistic.
I am what?
Narcissistic.
And I am
Devious.
right? Because I want to shed innocent blood. I have haughty eyes, and I have a lying tongue. I love to gossip. And when I gossip and when I slander you, I shed innocent blood. And I'm happy with that because I'm better than you. And because I want to be friends of the world and not friends with God. And it says, a heart that devises wicked plans. Yeah, tomorrow morning, I'm going to call this. Next week, I'm going to do that. So they're making it worse when their heart that devises wicked plans. So now they're even planning these things when they get up and before they go to sleep. Then it says this, feet that makes haste to run to do evil. A slanderer, a gossiper, a narcissist has a heart that devises wicked plans, and their feet make a haste to run to do evil. Look how nasty this narcissist is in the eyes of God, in the eyes of men, and you can see it today in the black community and in the black family, in the black society, and this, that, and the third. I'm not guilty of these things. I can look at my shadow and in the mirror and in the darkness of all darkness and the light of all lights and say, I'm not guilty of that shit. I have no desire to run from anything. Because my desire is to see people around me shine so I can get a motherfucking suntan. All these beautiful chocolate earth tone people around on this planet. Beautiful colors. The Afro-Asiatic so-called black man and black woman is the most beautiful, colorful thing on the planet. Come in so many shades. The last thing I want to do is have my heart to devise wicked plans against that. Why would I want to run and create evil against that God has made and bear false witness who breathes out lies and one who sows discord among brothers? Who does that? But a devil. And then when we tell them they're devils, they want to go get violent. And here's right here, we're reading it on the screen. It's in God's words, it's in the society. You're a fucking devil, black man and black woman, with all your grandiosity and all your talents and all your friendship with the world in your community of narcissists and your narcissistic culture and your devious ways and how you deviate from the truth. And the Most High said, if you get a problem with somebody, go take them to the elders. Get two or more witnesses. They don't do that. They don't do that. They'll go and tell lies and deceit and run and devise shit up. wonder why everybody around them is arguing because somebody about to get hurt because their hands that shed innocent blood. And TikTok, Facebook, TV is nothing but fucking gossip. And 80% of all black women watch Tyler Perry's BET gossiping, fuck homosexual, everybody's a piece of shit as programming. Everybody is a slanderer on TV. Everybody is against God on TV. Everything they say come out their mouth is the opposite of the divine will of the Most High. And the motherfuckers that watch this shit every day all day do not see this shit. Because in their subconscious, they act it out. How I know? I got songs in my head that I don't even like. I wake up like, why the fuck is dumbass song in my head? Because in the subconscious of listening to other people's TVs or music while you go to sleep. But the narcissist say, well, you're in my house or you're in my shit or That wasn't the point. The point is you poison the subconscious when you leave this fuck ass TV and shit. I'm not talking about nobody in particular. It's a cultural thing that people go to sleep with their TVs on, and in their ears there's not prayer or peace or quietness, but the frequencies of the TV still goes into the ears, and it goes into the subconscious. Prime example: if you ask 1,000 people around 9 o'clock, is there a particular song that comes on in their head, and then they turn the radio on? They would all agree, out of 1,000, at least, at the most, would say 10% might not get exactly at 9 o'clock. But throughout that day, 100%, all 1,000 of them will hear that same thing in their subconscious. Not in their conscious where they're like, okay, what's up? But in the back of their minds called the subconscious, they'll have that motherfucking ragged ass song in their head. That's the power of the slander, and why God hates a slander, because he or she sows discord among brothers. So if I'm trying to get along with folks, and you sitting here slandering me for every fucking thing that you don't like, because you're better than me or them or that, and I'm saying me as in me personally, we're just talking in third, fourth party, group text, whatever. Because I know these things already, so I figured I had to do this video on the details of why we say this about black men and black women and black culture and society as a whole. To call slander anything other than sin would be to miss the mark. Slander is sinful, and God views it as an abomination. Why is such strong hatred by God for sin of slander? Consider what Solomon writes about the value of a person's name. Proverbs 22:1. A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches. Oh, hold up. Omar, you's a broke nigga. Yeah, but a good name is better. And you keep fucking up my shit. Because I ain't got what? Your worldly possessions, which is your riches. You see the contradiction in itself right there. And it's telling you, a good name is chosen rather than riches. So I'm building up good names. While you slandering these good names, you slander them all. Clear image ain't real. You ain't got no business. This ain't going to do this, and you just dreaming. Slander. I'm trying to create and build good names and good things, and because there's no money there, it's not. Oh, I forgot, you're better than me because you got all the money and the cars. You got all the riches already. But since I'm trying to build a good name, which is better than your riches, you're not better than me, narcissist. Because so here we go. Check it out. Check it out. What is a narcissist? I am better than you. Okay, this is what the narcissist say. I am better than you. Why? Check it out. Here's the story. This is the language of this is the conversation of a narcissist when they get up, go to sleep, pray, whatever. I am better than you. All right. Now, G Ministries. Why? Because of my riches. Narcissists. I am great. Why? Because of my riches and my career. Because of my black skin, because I'm a black woman. Or because I can. Riches. I'll do whatever it takes to get what I want. Why? Because I got the money to do so. I could have paid my bond if I fucked you up or whatever. I got my portion. I got my riches. A good name is chosen rather than what? Your riches. And so because I know that, narcissist, you're not better than me. And so you have to go to your communal of narcissists to what? Deviate from that truth and underhand, be deceitful, dishonest, dishonorable, and be
devious,
because you are you live a life of being
narcissistic,
okay, ministries. And favor is better than silver or gold. So my good name and the good favor that I get with the people, but because you see shit where you want to, you show them your gold and your silver. You show them your clothing. You show them your wannabe power, and you want to show them your man or womanhood. You want to show them your black power or white power because you got this silver and gold, but no favor. So that's why I told them, I don't need your money because I got a rich talk. And I don't need your money. I got a rich walk. I don't need your money. I don't need your money. I don't need your money. You know what I mean? Don't need you. This is what the children of the Most High say. We don't need your riches. We don't need your silver and gold. We just need a good name and favor from the Most High. Proverbs 22, verse 1. Check it out. I'm making a song about it. I don't need your money because I got a rich walk. I don't need your money because we got rich talk. The action is rich. The language is rich. Not your personal possessions. Because that's where the good name comes in that. When the action is rich, not the materials. Broke ass niggas. You the broke niggas. You the crackheads. Narcissistic. A good name is better than precious ointment. Best lotion. I got soft toilet paper. My seats is leather. A good name. I look good. I smell good, but a good name is better than that. And the day of death than the day of birth. A good name is better than precious ointment and the day of death and than the day of birth. So a good name is better than being born and dying. A good name. And a slanderer who is
devious,
and
narcissistic,
according to this, says God hates. Strong hatred. Hold up, here we go. Strong hatred by God. Hold up. Strong hatred by God is what? A devious person and a
Narcissistic.
narcissistic person because of what they do. What do they do? They're deceptive, destructive, and devious. And they shed innocent blood. They devise in their heart wicked plans. And they get in their cars and they get dressed and make haste. They make quick to download their phones and call, make videos to run to do what? Evil. Run to evil, not to the Most High, but to evil. A false witness who breathes